title, that's for sure. But I must add that maybe not just 3 or 4 teams, but it can be even 5 or 6 teams. So, Italy against Spain in the first highlighted match. And if we have a look at the head-to-head, Italy is absolutely superior as they lead 7-1 in the games played at the European Championships, which is a bit surprised. The Spanish team has only one win, which came in 2014, and that time when they won the championships later on. And the first sprint won by the Spanish side, and Bea Ortiz with the ball. Pilar Peña, back to Bea Ortiz. Tarrago passing the ball, looking for the chance for a shoot. And there is a shot and a save made by the Italian goalie Fabiana Sparano. Not Giulia Gorler who starts the match this time. Sparano got only 4 minutes, a bit less than 5 minutes in the first match against Germany. And having a look that she's a debutant in the European Championships. Now this is a huge task for her, playing against a tough opponent. Playing the ball quickly, and this is a huge chance for the Italians. And the shot, a good block. The ball went back to the Italians. Bianconi, and it goes wide. The first man-up situation, and they are just missing that. There you can see there was a little touch. So this was a block then. Bea Ortiz. Ana Espar. Back to Bea Ortiz. Ana Espar and a save. Fabiana Sparano again. So as I said, the Italians in the head-to-head leading by 7-1. Last time it was 4 years ago when they met each other, and that time, both times, the Italians won by only a goal in the preliminaries. 9-8, and for the bronze medal 10-6. Sorry, 10-9. Avegno. Chiappini. And 6-on-5 again for Italy, and one more post. And there can be a fast break. Ana Espar with the ball. Ana Espar, and there is just a foul and an exclusion foul actually. Tarrago, back to Tarrago. Pilar Peña, Bea Ortiz. Now shot, and it was a good goal. Scored by Rosy Tarrago. There you can see the Italian shot which hit the woodwork, and Tarrago's goal, it just came back on the back. Rosy Tarrago was a member of the European Championship winners side of the Spanish team 6 years ago. She won the World Championship as well 7 years ago in Barcelona, and she was the member of the Olympic silver medalist team in London. So Rosy Tarrago is a very experienced player, but in the last European Championship she was missing from the Spanish team. And the 5-meter penalty for Italy now. Ariana Garibotti with the ball. Garibotti, and she scores. The first goal for Italy in this match. And this is number 3 for Arianna Garibotti in the tournament. Now let's see what the Spanish team can make with this attack. Scoring one more goal, and this time again, Tarrago. She had a great World Championship last year when the Spanish team managed to clinch the silver medal. She was the most valuable player of the World Championship in Gwangju. And of course, she was the member of the All-Star team. She scored 16 goals altogether in the World Championship. So Tarrago is in top form, just like last year. Garibotti. Chiappini. Back to Garibotti. Now Avegno. Garibotti. Chiappini. No goal for Italy. So the Spanish team has the chance for the first time to have a 2-goal lead, especially if there is an exclusion. So they are on 6-on-5 now. Bea Ortiz. Tarrago. Now pass to the left to Ana Espar, back to Tarrago, and she scores again. Rosi Tarrago, her 3rd goal in the match. From 3 shots, which is 100%. There you can see the hands ahead of Rosi Tarrago, but no chance for a block and no chance for the keeper either. Fabiana Sparrano, the Italian goalie. Carrega, one of the new players in the Italian team. There is an exclusion now, so 6-on-5 for Italy. And a goal for Italy. Italy 2, Spain 3 with the goal of Claudia Marletta. One new player in the European Championships and in the Italian team. She's playing in Catania. Yeah, Ortiz. Tarrago, Ana Espar, Ortiz. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. And there is exclusion 4. The number 2, Tabani, must go out for 20 seconds. Bea Ortiz passing the ball quickly, the Spanish side, and the goal for Spain. Scored by Paula Leighton. Her first goal in the match and her 3rd in the tournament here in Budapest. Yeah, you can see what's happened under the water. But from this angle, not sure that you can see what's happened really. That is a good goal. And a nice move from the Spanish team. So it's 4-2. Cairolo, the captain of the Italian team. The Italians' offense was a bit off its top level, as their efficiency was only 40% against Germany. And so far, in this day, they are not better than that time. But of course, there is a tougher opponent now. Playing the ball quickly, but not quickly enough because the time runs out for Italy. Just in the last second, and there was no shot. There's the play again. Paolo Zizza is not happy with that. One more exclusion foul, and 6-on-5 for Spain. Tarrago, Ana Espar, back to Tarrago. Tarrago shot, and this time she missed the goal. Spain was 7 for 15 in extra man. And scored 1 goal in 4 man downs. And Italy was 3 for 6 in man ups and killed both man downs. But of course, this is a different story now between these two teams. And these two giants, the Italians, who were in the podium 9 times so far in the European Championship history. 5 gold medals, 2 silvers and 2 bronze medals. But the last time it was 8 years ago when they managed to win the tournament in Eindhoven, 2012. And the Spanish team has 3 podium finishes. Last time, and the only time when they won the European Championship, it was here in Budapest 6 years ago, and they have 1 silver and 1 bronze medal. 2 years ago in Barcelona, the home pool, they managed to finish in the 3rd place, which was a joy for the team, but of course they would like more, and they wanted to win the Euro after that. Before 5 years earlier, they managed to win the World Championship, also in Barcelona. So in the last seconds, and the goal for Spain. And who else than Rosi Tarrago? 6 goal now for her in this tournament. Sorry, only 5, but 4 goals today. And Spain 5, Italy 2 after the first quarter. And Rosi Tarrago is making the difference between the two teams. She was in the pool the whole quarter, and she was scoring 4 goals from 5 shots, 80% shooting percentage for this girl. And that's why Spain is leading by 3 goals after the first quarter. is the statistics of the first quarter between Spain and Italy, and the shooting efficiency next to Italy name is only 28, which is really not good. 55 for Spain is okay. Now this is something that they must improve if they would like to win that Olympic spot for Tokyo. The Italians, this is something that I told earlier, that against Germany they had 40% as well, so this is not so good for the Italians, and this time against Spain it's even more worse. But the Spain was just slightly better than the Italians, scored 15 goals from 33 shots, which was 45.5% in the first match for Spain. And now they won the sprint again. And Spain played against France, and they won the match by 9 goals. Bea Ortiz. Back to her. And a shot. And it was a good block. And then the post even helped for the Italian goalie. Fabiana Sparano. Garibotti. Back to Garibotti. She scored 3 goals against Germany. She was the top scorer for the Italians. And today she scored also a goal. It seems like the Italian attacks are not working today. Actually, this is a long tournament. Italy must be inside the top 3, that's for sure. And after that, in the quarterfinal, that will be the most important match for every big teams in this tournament. There is an exclusion again. Carriga must out, and a quick goal scored by Paola Crespi, new player in the Spanish team. Garibotti. Avegno. Avegno. So Spain is leading by 4 goals. Who would think this before the match? Everybody was expecting a close match. There is an exclusion foul. So a chance for the Italians to go back to 3 goals. Crespi must leave, and the goal for Italy. Finally, they were able to score, and the goal scorer is Giulia Emmolo. So it's number 3 for Italy. This is the second goal for her in the championship. Giulia Emmolo. And her first shot today. Actually, Italy had only 8 shots in this match, while the Spanish team has now 12, and they scored 7 goals now. And Tarrago, she's having a fantastic match today. This is her 5th goal from 6 shots. Amazing what she's doing, and there is no answer for this from the Italians. Garibotti. And there is an exclusion foul for Spain, and 6-5 for Italy. Garibotti passing to the left, and the shot blocked by the Spanish team. There you can see it again. There was a slight touch, and that's why it went just high. Bea Ortiz. An exclusion for Italy. So man up for the Spanish team. Bea Ortiz now to the center, and she hits the post. There was Maika Garcia. Garibotti, Marletta. There is a foul again, and there is an exclusion foul. Garibotti. So one more chance for Italy. No goal. And Clara Espar, this was her third foul. So she's out with substitution. And we are only in the first half of the match. And Crespi has 2 personal fouls as well. But this is not count because there is Tarrago in the pool. And if she scores, then the Spanish team doesn't care about what's happening with those players who are left with substitution. Amazing. Tarrago, 6th goal in the match. Garibotti. There is one more exclusion foul. Marletta, the bad pass. Emmolo. No turnover foul against the Italians. Garibotti, now pass, and a post again. Denied the Italian goal. Claudia Marletta. There was a little touch from Laura Ester, the best player of the world last year. And she was the best player, the best goalie in last year's World Championship as well. Tarrago can be easily an MVP if she continues in this form in this European Championship. Bea Ortiz, Tarrago, Anna Espar, back to Peña, then a shot from number 4, Bea Ortiz, and no goal this time. And there is an exclusion foul again. And the Italians are calling a timeout. Paolo Zizza. Let's hear what he will say.
Allora, Giulia 1, fai tu a 2, 3, Roberta a 4, Chiara palo 5, Valeria palo 6, ok? Prepariamo 10 che finisce in 2, ok? Facciamolo 10 poi 2. Fino alla fine dovete guardarlo però,
Last year, the Italians finished 4th place in the Europa Cup final. In the World League Super Final here in Budapest, they finished in the 2nd place, finished the silver medal, but at the World Championship they just finished in the 6th place because they lost in the quarterfinal against Hungary, 7-6. So that's why they need that place for Tokyo. They want to win this Euro, but playing like this in the first half, it will not be enough against good sides like Spain, Hungary, or the Netherlands, or Russia. Like this, there is the man-up situation, and they couldn't score. Actually, the Spanish team is playing really well today. They continued that form that they were playing in the World Championship last year in Gwangju. Just remember that match against Greece, for example, in the group stage, when they won by 10 goals, 14-4. Or remember the quarterfinal against the Netherlands, 12-8, or against the Hungarian team, 16-10. Lots of people thought that maybe they would be the team that would stop the United States of America. But at the end, the Americans won in the final by 5 goals. 11-6. And now there is a goal from Garibotti. Just 1.5 minutes to go in this first half. And Arianna Garibotti scores for Italy. This is her second goal in the match from 3 shots. So let's see if this goal could be a turning point in this match, because there is something that the Spanish defense must pay attention even more after Espar is out from the match. But so far, as Tarago scores goals, there can't be any problem. But defensively, it would be. And it would be, well, as well, if there's no one else who score goals, just only Tarago. It will not be enough. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Now a pass to Maika Garcia. There is no foul given by the referees, but they are losing the ball, and back and goal. Maika Garcia. Goal for Spain, number 9. A huge mistake from the Italians again. Here they won the ball, but after that they are just losing it, not paying attention. Isabella Chiappini, the joy of Migioka, the Spanish head coach, 49 years old. He's a long-time head coach of the Spanish team, already 10 years now. With him, the Spanish team won almost everything in the world. Only the Olympic gold is missing from his shelf, but there is a silver medal, which is really nice. A shot from distance. It was a bit ambitious move from Paula Layton. And this is how it ended the first half of the match. Spain 9 and Italy only 4. 5 goals difference between the two teams, which is a bit surprise. And the thing is that the Italians, having only 28% shooting percentage, which is, I must say, this is an awful number. And on the other hand, the Spanish team has 47%. And the Italians had 14 shots and scored only 4 goals, while the Spanish team had 19 shots and scored 9 goals. There are those statistics that I already started before these beautiful moments. That shooting efficiency is awful for Italy. And there you can see the extra player goals is only 2 from 8 chances and 8 shots from Italy, and 50% for Spain, which is quite good. Not good enough, of course, but good enough to win this match if they would continue like this. There you can see 4 blocks for Spain and one more steals than the Italians. And there you can see the top scorer of the match is Rosy Tarrago with 6 goals, having a great game. And in the other side, Arianna Garibotti scored 2 goals, and Marletta and Emmolo scored 1 goal each. And this is not good enough for the Italians. There is Anna Espar. The Italians are getting ready, as well as the Spanish. And there is Rosy Tarrago, who scored 6 goals from 8 shots, 75% so far. And the Italians changing goalie, Giulia Gorlero arriving between the posts. There you can see number 13 Sparrano, who just finished the match with 40%. Only 6 saves from 15 shots next to her name. And if I can see well, then still Laura Ester will be the Spanish goalie. Actually, she's having worse saving percentage than as Sparrano finished it. Oh la la, there is a broken glass. Let's clear it. And then we can continue the match. So let's see the third quarter of the match between Italy and Spain. The Spanish team is leading by 5 goals and winning the sprint for the 3rd time in the match. Anna Espar. Forca. Tarrago. Forca again. Back to Tarrago, and there is an exclusion foul. Chance for Spain to increase the lead to 6 goals. Peña goes back the ball to Tarrago. Now Tarrago again. Tarrago, and she scores! 7 goals for Rosy Tarrago. This is something amazing, what she's doing now in the pool. The smile on her face. I can tell this, the Italian commentators who are sitting next to me wearing Italian blue caps in their heads. They are getting more and more quiet, looking at the pool with sad eyes. But of course, this is just a group match. Exclusion now, and goal for Italy. Goal for Avegno, her first shot in the match and the first goal. Quickly passing the ball. And the Spanish goalie has no chance to get to the right side of the post. Wow. There could be easily an exclusion foul, but the ref said that there was nothing. It was a hit from Garibotti, but the Spanish side don't care about it because Anna Espar scores her first goal in the match. And number 11 now for Spain. Anna Espar. 6 goals between the two teams. This seems like those matches when there is a team who is the favorite and there is a weaker team. But be sure that this Italian side will be stronger later in the tournament. But who knows what this Spanish team is all about, if they can make the final. Palmieri, and she hits the post. The Italian number 10. Peña. Forca. Back to Peña. Now trying to pass to the center to Maika Garcia. But there was a good move from the Italian defense. Actually, Giulia Gorlero needed to face only 2 shots. And she saved nothing so far. Avegno. Cairolo, the captain of the Italians. No exclusion foul and only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Only 1 second and no shot. Good defensive play from the Spanish side and a fantastic play from Rosie Tarrago with 7 goals. If Rosie wouldn't play, then it can be 5-4 for Italy. But this is not a point. Tarrago, and there was a deflection on the water. Now a chance for Italy to go closer a bit. Cairolo. Avegno. Avegno and the goal. Nice block from Tarrago. But the ball stays with the Italians. Tabani. Avegno, Garibotti. Now to the right side. And Cairolo, Garibotti, Avegno. There is no chance for a shoot or trying to pass to the center position now to Palmieri. And now there is the exclusion foul. Irene Gonzalez. And the shot goes wide. Clara Espar is out from the Spanish team, and there are 4 players with 2 penalties. Bach, Ortiz, Gonzalez and Crespi. But still, they are leading by 6 goals. Now the first save for Giulia Gorlero in the match after Judith Forca shots. Tarrago. Now passing to the center and a good steal. And the Italians having the ball now. Gorlero. Avegno. Garibotti. Avegno is asking the ball, and there were some Italians who were saying to shoot, but not this way. Arianna Garibotti. This was her 4th shot in the match and scored 2 goals. But only Garibotti and Marleta tried to score four times. Only 5 seconds left, and this is out. As the ref shows, there is no goal. But the ref is asking the ball, so he will check it on the video. Let's see if it was in or out. There was a shot, and well, I'm not sure if it was totally in. But after the video check, the referees decided that it's a goal. So it's a goal for Judith Forca and goal for Spain, number 12. The first goal for Forca, one of the best scorer for Spain 2 years ago in Barcelona, Judith Forca. Marletta, Chiappini. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and still no chance to put the ball into the center, but no need if there is a shot like this from distance. No chance for Laura Ester. Great goal scored by Roberta Bianconi. There's the shot again. There was a little touch from Paola Crespi. She touched the ball, and probably this was the way that find the way to the net of Laura Ester. Forca. No goal this time. And there can be a fast break. There are 4 Italian players ahead of the Spanish goal. Now there is a free player and a goal for Italy. Just in the last moment, before the Spanish defenders would arrive, Claudia Marletta is the goal scorer. Her second in the match. Seems like that Laura Ester is not in the top form, actually. She needed to face 9 shots, and she let 7 goals in. So she saved only 2 times, 22%. And although the Italians are trailing by 5 goals, their goalies having a bigger, much better saving percentage than Laura Ester. Bolero saves again. But actually, the Spanish team is defending really well. They let only 9 shots for the Italians, while they conceded 21. Marletta. Back to her, now to the center, and there is an exclusion foul. 6-on-5 for Italy. 20 seconds left from this quarter. And the shot, and this was a nice save from Laura Ester. Probably that was the time when Spain really needed a save. And after Clara Espar left out with substitution, Crespi is out as well. And there are 3 more Spanish players who are in danger. The number 2, Bach, the number 4, Bea Ortiz, and the number 6, Gonzalez. There is Crespi, who's out from the match already. And now, after the third quarter, Spain is leading by 5 goals, 12-7. statistics, the shooting efficiency is improving for Italy, 31% now. But there you can see the action shots and the total number of shots, which is only 9, which is really not good enough. And there is Crespi, who's out with substitution from the Spanish team, just like Clara Espar. And there is something else that we couldn't see from the statistics, but this is a statistics number, that Italians are scored. It's 1,000 goal now in the history of European Championships. The last goal scored by Claudia Marletta is the one. So Italy is on number 1,000 now. There is the sprint won by the Spanish team again, just like in the first 3 quarters. Of course, Ana Espar reached the ball first. And the possession for Spain, which is always important, the first one, when the quarter starts. Forca, Tarrago, and now a save from the Italian goalie, Giulia Gorlero. This is only the 6th miss of Tarrago today, but who cares when on the side of the Spanish team, when she scored 7 goals. Actually, only Tarrago had more shots than the whole Italian team in this match. 13 shots from Tarrago and only 10 shots for Italy, which went to goal, of course. Bianconi, sorry, Peña. Tarrago now trying to pass to the center, and a good save from Gorlero after the shot of Maica Garcia. Avegno. No chance for a shot, just only from distance. One more good defensive move from the Spanish side, and then no full shot from the Italians. Forca. Forca again, who's in the Spanish team for 8 years now. One more save for Gorlero after the shot of Paolo Leighton. It was a huge save, actually. And the chance for Italy, and goal for Italy. Number 8. Number 8 for Italy, and the goal scorer is the number 8, Roberta Bianconi. The first goal in this quarter. And 5.5 minutes to go. Who knows if there is a chance for Italy to come back to save a point. Ortiz. Maybe a bit tighter defense from the Italians in this second half. Tarrago. Bea Ortiz. Back to Tarrago. No chance for shoot. Now there is, and the goal for it, Spain again. Ana Espar. Her second goal. No, sorry. Yes. Second goal from 2 shots. Ana Espar, the goal scorer. And the difference is 5 goals again. Anna Espar, who celebrated her birthday in this month, the 27th birthday. She was in that World Championship team 7 years ago, and of course 6 years ago in the European Championship team, which won the Euro gold here in Budapest. Palmieri, there is an exclusion foul. And the third major for Marta Bach, so she's out with substitution as well as Espar, Clara Espar and Crespi. Now good move and a nice play, and a goal for Italy, Arianna Garibotti. Maybe Paolo Zizza is checking the clock, how much time left from this match, if there is a chance to come back. A small touch from Laura Ester, but that was not just good enough. So Italy is trailing by 4 goals again. Now there is an exclusion foul. Number 9, Emmolo. Now there is a center, Maika Garcia, who was completely free, and she scores. Maika Garcia, her second goal in the match from 4 shots, 50% shooting percentage. She was completely free there. Garibotti was far from her, and no chance for the Italian goalie Eider Gollero. There you can see Migioka. The Spanish side is playing really well, and seems like that they are in that form that they finished the World Championships last year in Gwangju. But always the quarter-final is the deciding point in every Euro, so that will be the most important match for these teams. But of course, it would be the best to finish in the top position for each team, because the team which finish in the first place will play against the 4th place in the other group, the crossover. Garibotti. And 2 years ago, the Italians finished only in the 6th place because of that loss in the quarterfinal against Hungary. Although they were leading before the last quarter by 3 goals, 9-6, they lost the match 9-10. And that was the first ever finish for Italy, the 6th place. And one of the best for Spain with that bronze medal. I didn't really thought that this match in this last quarter or the last 2 minutes will have no excitement. Only that Italians would be able to get a bit more closer, but they had no chance to tie this game. Garibotti is with the ball. There is an exclusion for one more, and a goal for Italy. A quick goal scored by Roberta Bianconi, her 3rd in the match. But if there is something that the Spanish team must pay attention even more in the next matches, that those are the exclusion fouls. 3 players out with substitution: Crespi, Espar, and Marta Bach. And there are Bea Ortiz and Gonzalez with 2 major foul as well, and 3 more players with 1. So this is too much, and against a team who would play better than the Italians today, this would not be enough, that's for sure. But as I was telling these things, the Spanish team in attack is scoring 1 more goal, and this is another deciding point for the Spanish team today. Irene Gonzalez is the goal scorer, and now it's 15 for Spain and only 10 for Italy. Italians are playing the ball really slowly. There is a tight defense for the Spanish team, and those shots from distance for the Italians are not working today. But 10 goals is actually not so bad, but letting 15 is really too much. Micah Garcia, the center forward, so far from the goal, not trying to pass to the center, and there is 1 more exclusion foul, and the chance for Spain to score the 16th goal on Espar, and the 3rd major for Chiara Tabani, so she's out, the first Italian player. But there is now Micah Garcia in her position, and she scores the goal. Goal number 16 for Spain, and Micah Garcia's 3rd in the match from 5 shots, 60%. And the happiness of the Spanish head coach Migi Oka and the bench. It seems like that today there was no answer from the Italians for this play of the Spanish team. Remember that Rosi Tarago started the match just kind of perfectly in attack. She scored 7 goals, and probably she will finish this match with 7 goals. But in the second half, the Spanish number 5 was not playing that good as in the first half, and we can say that the Italians defended a bit better against her, but it was maybe too late, who knows. So Miki Oka's team won its 2nd match in Budapest, and this was just